I'm live. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, gentlemen. Okay, when I go live, then I can see myself. Oh, there you go. I am having my coffee with my protein drink in it, which I need. It tastes good. It's another warm morning. The weather here has been beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And so uh, in the morning, it's nice to have an iced coffee versus a hot coffee. Hello, everybody. I'm starting to get some people watching. It is definitely still morning for me. You can see it on my face. I did get up and I put this little shift on. It's like a little tie-dye shift. It's what I like to call my walk around the house kind of a shift where you can I don't know that I'd go to the grocery store in it, but I can go get my mail, and I could probably even walk my dog up and down the street. So I like this. It's very lightweight and it has pockets, so I liked that. Well, the first of all, you guys, I don't know what's going on, but my computer mouse, I have an iMac that's a good 10 years old, I'm going to say. And it's sort of been slowing down, as you guys know, and that's why I've been going live. So last night, the mouse, it's got the detached mouse. And so the mouse it wants to work, but it's not working. It's not connecting to the computer. So the little cursor arrow is just sitting up there in the top left-hand corner, driving me crazy. So I can't even get on my computer. So I called the Geek Squad help hotline yesterday. It was kind of late last night, actually. And they said all the things that I had already done. Have you unplugged it? Have you turned it off? Have you checked the batteries? Yada, yada, yada. And of course I said, I've done all that. So anyway, that's where I am. I'm going to see what it's like this morning. I haven't turned it on yet, but I just cannot buy a new computer right now. So that's my sad computer story. And until then, I'm just going to have to keep using my cell phone, and go live. Well, I always use my cell phone, but I'm going to have to use my cell phone and go live. And that's what it is. Okay, Mom, I'm going to stop touching my hair as soon as I feel like I'm presentable. Now, I needed new mascara. I needed new eyeliner. I needed I just needed some new makeup. I went to Walgreens and I bought a few things, but I get so stingy when it comes to looking at the makeup. So I think like I saw this pretty color blush, and I have a blush, and I have a very old blush, but I wanted to buy the new blush, but then I thought, why am I buying a third blush? Actually, I have two really old ones that I should probably throw away because makeup gets old, but it's still usable. It's still usable. If it's a powdered blush, it's still usable in my brain. So I did not buy that blush. I actually, this is how I shop. I put everything in my little basket, my little makeup basket that I could possibly want. And then I weed it out. Then I think, okay, because if I don't pick it up right when I see it, then I forget where I found it. And I don't like to backtrack. So I go, hi, D. I think that's D. And I can't believe I even could see that. So like I put in eye pencils, I put in eyeshadows, I put in lipsticks that I thought would look good. Nowadays you can't really open them. Some brands you can kind of open. Of course I do. But, and take a look at what the color really looks like. So then when I'm ready to check out, I've made up my mind to kind of separate, and I think, okay, I'm buying this, I'm not buying this. This was a spur of the moment. This was you know, a knee-jerk reaction to something that I thought I wanted, but I don't. I think Shelby wants out. So then when I get up to the cash register, I just say, you guys hold on, I've got to get her, let her out. Come here, baby girl. Come here, sweet baby. Oh, I thought maybe I would share her. She really needs to be groomed. needs to be. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? That's my girl right there. Okay, let me put her out. Let's go. You can go play outside. There you go. There you go. Yes. Okay. After she eats, she wants to go outside right away. And in fact, I have to bird walk a little bit and tell you about her eating. Anyway, so when I'm ready to check out, then I really have settled down. And I really can say, I already have similar to that, get rid of this stuff. Don't need all this makeup. So, okay, I'm gonna diverse for a minute for Shelby. She has, even though she eats basically the same things, she has really a bad stool. I'm sorry to talk about this stuff, but you guys have dogs. And so then I have to reevaluate, what have I given her? Has she picked something up outside and eaten it that has given her a bad tummy? So for 2 days, I gave her strictly kibble. And one day she did not eat anything, which isn't that rare. Every once in a while she goes a day without eating. But she went 2 days without eating. And so then I kind of was like, she's got to eat something. But so she ate her kibble. That, of course, at the very end of the day, she, like just before she went to sleep, she gave in and she ate her kibble. So then the next day I gave her kibble with a little bit of chicken breast on top of it. Well, of course, she loved that. Well, then the next day, actually, I'll just back up to yesterday. I gave her a yam and rice, and then her kibble, just small portions of it, and then part of her wet dog food. And so of course, she loved that, and I didn't give her a ton of it, and she ate it. Of course, she was hungry and she liked it again, and so I think she felt better because her tummy was full. But today I gave her the same thing. She loved the rice. She was pushing away all the kibble. And as she pushed the kibble away, she would push little grains of rice off the plate. And so then she had to go back and pick up every little grain of rice. And so then I thought, oh, she really likes that rice. I'm going to give her some more. And the reason I'm giving her rice is because when I first got married, my husband had a big black Labrador, and so his name was Taos, and we had Taos. He died when he was like 16 or 17. We had him forever, but towards the end of his life, he also was vomiting a lot, and I don't know, he probably had, cancer somewhere in his digestive area. And the vet said, feed him cottage cheese and rice. You can interchange or whatever. And those were like his last directives. And so I always, and then I know that those yams are good for roughage. So anyway, that's what I've been doing for Shelby. So she is getting a little bit better. And most of all, she feels better because she's eating. Okay. Let me share some makeup. And before I do, I want to share that I got a text from one of my sisters. And she has a very dear girlfriend. I know her, and she's a friend of mine, but she's really my sister's friend. And her name is Janet. Janet, shout out to Janet. Janet is gorgeous. Janet is blonde and and just a very, very pretty woman. She is a mature woman. She's actually quite a bit younger than I am, but she's absolutely adorable, and she's been my sister's like BFF, one of her BFFs. There's a group of them that all hang out. They went to like elementary school together, middle school together, high school together. Then when they were college age, some of them went to college, some of them went straight to the workforce, but they lived together as roommates. Anyway, they have a long history of girlfriendness. So anyway, my sister Carrie, my younger sister, she said that Janet, hi Janet again, Janet found a great skincare line, and I want to pass this on to you guys. So it's affordable. You can get it at Ulta. It was named #1 by Allure magazine, and it's called Fab: First Aid Beauty. So anyway, I want you guys to go to Ulta if you need some Fab First Aid Beauty and affordable skincare, and get this because it comes highly recommended by a friend of mine, Janet. So Janet, thank you so much for sharing that. I actually wrote that down so I wouldn't say the wrong thing. I appreciate that's what it's all about, is sharing information with each other, sharing, when you go to Ulta or you go to Target or you go to Walgreens and you stand there in that makeup aisle and the skincare aisle, I'm like overwhelmed. And I don't want to waste my money on a brand that I'm not going to like, because I'm going to hate, probably won't take it back. So I appreciate it when you ladies share a brand, a product that you have purchased and then you have found it to be good. Something I have found to be good is the Maybelline Eye Studio. I'm not sure you can see that. Might be upside down. It is a gel eyeliner, and I like it. I just bought it, and it goes on easily. That's why I like the gel over the pencil. It goes on smoothly. It does not irritate my eyes. I put it on my uppers and my lowers, and it stays on all day, and it's over the counter, and I like it because it stays on and it's easy to apply. There you go. And if you did lose your brush, this tiny little tip brush, it's not the end of the world. You probably have another brush you could use in place of this one. So I love that. I recommend that. And then I also purchased, because I needed some, I got rejected. I'm sorry, but oh my gosh. I got rejected from Octoly for the bronzer. So I purchased this bronzer. I really did need this. And I like this. It's by Rimmel. I like Rimmel. Rimmel Natural Bronzer, and it's waterproof. It's called Bronze King Powder. It was, I don't know how much it was. My color is called Sunlight, number 21. It's perfect for me. It goes on lightly. It's not real powdery. You don't do your brush and put it on. It's like powder everywhere. It seems to be a nice silky quality, and the color is good. It just adds a little warmth to my face, to my complexion, which I need all the warmth I can get. I needed mascara, so I am overwhelmed at all the different mascaras there are. Frankly, all the different everythings there are. I'm like, oh, what do I buy? So I ended up with this. It's Great Lash. I don't know how great it is, but when I'm standing there like an idiot wanting to know what to purchase, then I just thought, I'm overwhelmed. I'm just going to grab this and go. And this does seem to be the least expensive, which I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled for that. And all right, no nibbles on my house. When my contract is up with the realtor, I'm going to change realtors, and maybe I'm going to talk well, anyway, I'm going to set that aside, but this is my thinking. I'm kind of thinking that I'm with the big realty company, and even though I'm crazy about the people that I've worked with. They seem to be, they're young, they're hip, they know what's going on in this particular area. But I'm kind of thinking that I need a smaller firm where my house will get more attention, where my house will have more of an aggressive marketing strategy. I don't know, whatever they're doing, it's not really working. I know that they put out blasts of social media. Now, exactly what that looks like, I don't know, and that's my fault. But it's been like probably 4 months, and they've only probably maybe 18 people have come to look at the house, and that was most of that, and half of that were looky-loos from the open houses. So, hi again, Dee. So I'm going to, reevaluate it. Actually, I'm meeting with the realtor. We're going to have a phone call. I'm going to reevaluate the approach. Now, I know that, my house is older. And I know that, like I did talk to I've talked to some people, and like they've said, your house it's older, it's more dated, and all the above is correct. But it's still in a very desirable area. It's still a lovely home, and so anyway, we'll reevaluate what we're asking, and I'll just talk to. Although all the other houses in the area, none of them have sold either. They're having open houses like crazy. They're at least as expensive as mine and more. And the ones that are like $1.2 million are, you walk in and they're like 20 years plus old, but they are more modern, I'll say. Where mine is a Mediterranean style house. So, but there are people out there that would like a Mediterranean style house. But yeah, I can see where, there's certain updates that will need to be made. But so what? Who buys a house that's totally perfect for them? Sometimes you have to make some changes or some upgrades, whatever. I don't know. But I do know that I'm still looking forward to selling the house. And finding something else for me, and so I'm still excited about that. Okay, what else can I share with you guys? I've kind of just been enjoying this beautiful weather. I'm going to take Shelby out for a nice walk today. She needs to get out and run around a little bit. So I guess that's it. I'm not quite finished with my coffee. I'm not sure if you guys are either. But I want you to have a great day. And P.S. I love you. And until our next conversation.